back, guys. Kibla Ahmed out here with G-Man 187. Guys, it's the Brothers Geek Out podcast 127. We're going to try and do this as early as possible so we can get great news out. I know sometimes by the time we get the news out, it gets a bit late, but you guys still tune in to hear us geek out, which is amazing. G-Man, how you been, bro?
I've been good, bro. I've been all right. Just the last couple of days off work. So just been enjoying it, man. Just been riding my bike, doing Tonks rides, man. Today I was supposed to just do like a quick 6 mile ride in the evening. I just felt like I wanted to do like an evening ride. I live near the beach, so I just went to ride up the East Coast and the beach and whatnot. I ended up doing 29 miles, bro. I just kept on riding. You know what it is, yeah? It's just that the path is nice, right? There's no car. I'm not on roads or nothing. It's just a nice path. And then it's nice music. The weather's good, and I was just kind of like, where does this path take me? Where does this path take me? Where does this path take me? And I just ended up doing 29 miles, bro. And I was like, fucking hell. So it was amazing. It was good. I've been enjoying holiday, man, and just doing exercise, but not really dieting. I'm just really taking this as a vacation, enjoying good food, and just chilling, man, getting my mind off work and stuff, man.
No, good to hear, man. Definitely good to hear. I need a weekend like that soon, man. I don't think I'm going to have another holiday until next year, basically, man. So, work all the way through. But I need to get on the fitness game as well, bro, man. Start training properly.
I've been training that for months, bro.
I know,
Too much talk, not enough action.
Yes, I know this.
Talk too much.
So, yeah, I've got to get on that as well. What else has been happening this week? Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. No, Bill and Ted Face the Music, bro.
Don't spoil it because I have not seen it. So give me your thoughts.
Saw it twice this week.
Twice already. Is it that good, or is it just fun, or what?
Good fun, man. It's a movie we needed in this. I just want people to go support it, even if you download it and pay for it. Support the movie, man. To get these guys together after 28 years.
Bloody hell.
28 years. Well, they probably shot it 2 years ago, so 25 years. Say 25 years, yeah. It was just good fun, man. It's a good comedy, good get together, something that we need in this time and era at the moment now. Nothing so dark and gritty, just good old fun 80s style type of movie. Like, bro, I was cracking a smile all the way through. That's all I can say.
You know, do they bring the characters back? Are they on point with the characters? How we remember them?
Bro, it's like they channeled their inner teenagers.
So awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward. It's not out in Singapore. I would have watched it this weekend, but it's not out. So, and I don't even see it in the coming soon list. So, if it's not out in the next couple of weeks, then I'll have to just find a way to watch it because I really want to watch it. But I want to go cinema.
Yeah. No, I know you want to see it on the big screen, and it's wicked to see it on the big screen because that's the type of movie where you want more of, basically. It's weird. Like, even though we had a 25-year gap, 28-year gap. You're like, they made this film. They did those characters almost 30 years ago, bro. It's mad, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I want to go cinema just to support it. To be honest with you, I'm a fan of the franchise. I know some people are saying basic, but I'm like, I think a lot of people say that anyway. Like, how do I pull it? Even though if it is basic, I'm not saying that. How do I pull it, man? Just appreciation. 25 years, you said.
It's not even basic. Like, for me personally, it is actually a good heartfelt movie, bro. Like, it's gonna make you laugh. It's gonna make you emotional. It's silly. It's a silly comedy. You know what I mean? Like, it's a concept that they made 30 years ago and turned into a massive franchise where, look at how creative they got with Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, bro. So instead of giving us the movie that we got originally, which was about time travel and about saving their future, we got something completely different where they didn't use time travel in this. This was more of a... They did use time travel in Bogus Journey where they used it towards the end, but it was about heaven and earth and all of that business, bro. You know what I mean? Like, watching it the other day, I was cracking up, bros. Death is the key element of that movie, bro. His jokes, bro. His sarcasm. His, the way he talks and bro. I had good fun. If you guys are Bill and Ted fans, you're gonna enjoy it. And to see Keanu Reeves and Alex Winters come back and play these characters. You know, it must have been hard for somebody like Keanu, because he's always been making movies, and he's come back into a role which he probably thought, you know, nah, I'm never gonna do it again. But they did it, and it was fun, and it will be remembered. You know what I mean? Like, it came out in an unfortunate time, and I felt like it needed more love, and like being the only guys in the cinema laughing, like them, you know, I would have loved to seen a big crowd laughing. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it was like that for me, and it's a movie that's going to be quite dear to me as well, because you know you could see the story about him and his daughters. You know, they're on the next adventure. Yeah, no, good movie, man. I had fun with it. I don't care what people are always going to say. I fanboy. Of course, I'm going to fanboy. This is the type of stuff I love. Why wouldn't I
Yeah.
fanboy? So it's not about being biased or being opinionative about things. I genuinely love this shit. That's why I fucking love it.
Yeah, yeah. And plus, you're not saying it's the best movie in the world. You're just saying it's fucking fun to watch it again, like to watch
I
these
watch
characters
it
come back.
more, you know what I mean? Because those movies back then, they're not great movies. Like, I'm not tarnishing anything. It's fucking. But they're movies I
But
could
none
watch 100 times, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. None of them, not none of them, but a lot of those 80s movies are basic, if you want to put it in that terms, but they're fucking awesome. Like, look at like I was because ever since Cobra Kai came on Netflix, everyone's talking about it. Right, we saw it 2 years ago.
Mm.
Now all of a sudden everyone's talking about it, but everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's so basic but so awesome. It's so cheesy and awesome." I'm like, exactly. Like it is. It's so
Yeah,
freaking awesome. But yes, it's full of cheese. Right, the whole thing is full of cheese, but it's such an awesome program. And that's a lot of the 80s movies. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like when people like, want to say, oh, it's basic. It's like, well, is it really? Like, is it really the shittest film you've ever seen? Is
no,
the action shit? Is the director shit? Is just no? Like you're just probably just hating on something, right? Because it
yeah,
doesn't wow you. It's not like
yeah,
a tenant. It's not. Let's just appreciate for what it is. You know, it's Bill and Ted. So what are you expecting? Like you know
exactly,
what I mean? Like when people like expect too much from like a movie that you know is Bill and Ted or something like that. What are you expecting? What are you really expecting before you're
exactly.
like, oh, it's so basic. I'm like, shut up, man. So I don't know. I don't really agree with that sort of shit. It's like what the basis is. It's Bill and Ted. You got you know the expectations based on the older movies. Cool. That take that how it is. Now if you're trying to expect some kind of new age blown away technology scientific storyline twist at the end, then you're a fucking idiot. Go watch a film that has that. I
Tenant.
don't know. Tenet, exactly. Go watch Tenet,
uh,
which I need to watch again to be honest with you. But
yes,
apparently
I'm
it
gonna.
hasn't made the monies, man. I read something. I don't know if it's fake news, but I read something that Mulan made more on Disney Plus than Tenet has in the cinema. Um, that could be fake news. I don't know if it's. I didn't research up on it, but that's what I read on a headline. It could be some clickbait shit. But yeah, I don't. Apparently, it's not made the monies, man. Unfortunately, I hope they leave it in cinema and just let it generate money slowly.
Yeah,
I want to watch it again though.
I will. I think it's a great film.
I might go on
It's
Monday.
cinema. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I might go Monday to watch it again. I think what I'm gonna do is before I watch it this time, I'm gonna go on YouTube and research about everything, and then I give it a go. Then I give it a go again. I might do it in IMAX.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool. Bill and Ted, like, cool. Yeah, I hopefully it comes out here. If not, I'll find a way to watch it.
No, definitely, man, definitely. That was good fun. I really enjoyed that.
Excuse me.
So, uh, on other good news, on the MCU part, they have, well, I'm hoping it's official, because it's been everywhere so far, that they have cast someone for the role of Kang the Conqueror. Now this
Mm-hmm.
is big. This
It's a
is like
big villain.
Thanos level big, you know. Uh, the actor's name is. Hold on, let me grab this.
He's a big villain in the MCU. He's gonna be one of the big ones, man.
Yeah,
Like a Thanos type big one.
I'm trying to find the actor's name.
And Ant-Man 3 seems like it's a big part of
Yeah,
Ant they're really pushing Ant-Man. They really push it. Think about it, man. from being the most, nostalgic,
Yeah.
random character, they really are pushing Ant-Man, man, to, in Endgames he was a big part of it,
Yeah.
and they're saying that Kang's gonna show up in Ant-Man or be introduced there. They're talking about these all other things could be rumors, but the Young Avengers in Ant-Man, Fantastic Four mentioned in Ant-Man. It's like, wow, they're really pushing Ant-Man.
Yeah, no, and I think that's awesome, bro. I think that's they need
Marketing 101,
to have
boy.
a character to move forward with, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I've said this from the beginning. Marvel's so good they can turn Ant-Man into such a huge character.
Exactly.
They can turn Guardians of the Galaxy into such a good, like, you know what I mean? Marvel's been perfect at just getting every single one of their characters a bit of the limelight. You know what I mean? Not
No, and
one of those movies are not. I mean, I'm trying to think, like, if you go through all those movies, which one is completely shit? And you're like, I don't want to see that character ever again. None.
no,
Like, every
they've
one of
done
the characters are
they've done
amazing. Yeah,
they've done
so
really well.
Marvel is awesome at that. So yeah,
All right, I'm trying to find the actor's name that they've cast.
doesn't it show up if you Google it?
That's what I'm trying to do, man.
Let me see if I can find it.
They're just giving me their names. Oh, his name's Jonathan Major.
Jonathan Major.
He's in
Okay.
a TV program called Lovecraft Country, which I want to watch because I heard good things about. So that's another like a supernatural comic book based TV program which I want to watch. I saw a clip the other day and I was like, what the hell? This is like Stranger Things. So I'm gonna check that out. So if you get the chance, check that out. It's called Lovecraft Country. Uh,
Okay.
and he's
What
in
about
basically.
well
Yeah.
they've okay, so we're talking about that. There's another one that's been announced. There's two more that's been announced. And I don't one of them could be fake news again, but one of them's legit, which is She-Hulk.
Yes.
I'm not too familiar with her. Who she's a Canadian actress, right?
Yes, that's right. Her name is Janet. Oh, she's gonna play. Her name's Tatiana Maslany. So
Okay.
I'm not sure where she's from. Never seen her in anything at the moment. But people seem to be excited and think it's a great role to play Jennifer Walters, which is Bruce Banner's cousin. So it'll be interesting to see what they do, man. It's finally we've been waiting. I mean, with Disney Plus, everything's been delayed at the moment as well. You're looking at, probably next year till we'll get that. The what if stories as well, the animations. We're gonna have to wait till next year. I heard that was the last time that Chadwick Boseman performed in one
Oh
of the
man.
what if stories. And hearing his voice is gonna hurt because when I saw Avengers Infinity War the other day, I was like, oh, hurt, man. Like you
Yeah.
see him in the character, and he was like, "Get this man a shield," and I was like, "Oh man, moist."
Yeah. You know, some new things are coming out, and I don't know if any of this is true, but apparently with Black Panther, they wanted to give him a British or an American accent, and Boseman was like, no, he needs to have an African accent, otherwise, it's gonna show that Wakanda was
Yeah,
colonized.
yeah,
And that just defeats the whole purpose of the movie, of the Wakanda, the story, and everything. So
yeah,
he forced the African accent, which, if it's true, amazing. And if it's
yeah.
true, then Disney, you guys are basic to actually would want to give him a British or American accent. So, hope if I hope it's true anyway, because that's how awesome Chadwick is.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. You know what I mean? He's made his mark. He put a stamp on the work he does. He does his research. You've seen there was a documentary on the other day when he did the role of James Brown, he went and met his daughter.
Yeah.
He embodies those characters, and the characters that he played are people that inspired many people. You know what I mean? So no, like shout outs to him. Uh, Look, I'm excited to see the TV series, the Disney, you know, the Disney episodes, because they're saying the movie budgets, bro. So we're looking at something like, compared to, I don't know, like Agents of Shield to this.
Oh, it's gonna be different. Apparently, it's gonna be.
I mean,
But
even looking at the Netflix stuff that came out, you know what I mean? Because that was good. That
they
was
were awesome. Yeah.
grounded stories, but now you're talking about a bigger element of it. So
Well, they're saying that She-Hulk, Moonlight, and who is the other one? One of the other ones is gonna show up in the MCU. They're a part of the MCU, so it's not a separate thing. That's why I think they're taking them serious, right?
yeah, yeah,
And giving them, these shows are gonna be serious shows. They're not gonna just be basic side shows. They're gonna show up in the MCU. So, you know, it's interesting. And this is a great way to introduce characters that maybe people are not familiar with, because you got, 13 episodes or 10 episodes to really build up on the character, and then throw that person, make him or her like so lovable, and then throw him in the MCU, and there you go. You got another star in there. You got another hero in there that just
exactly.
brings another element. So,
No,
man, so much potential. But what about the other one, which might be not true, but they've in the Eternals, Thanos' brother, what's his name, Silver Fox or something it is. It's casted that kid from Stranger Things. Did you see
which
that
one
one?
is it? No,
Let me see if I can find it.
that
Thanos.
was son,
Thanos' brother. Star
brother.
Fox. Star Fox, yeah. And it's gonna be. There we go. Is this the dude? That's the dude. No, it's no. No. Is
Harry
that true?
Styles.
Yeah, wait. He's not the guy from Stranger Things. That's fucking that boy group.
One Direction, bros.
One
What the
Direction,
hell?
yeah. Is
Must
that
be some.
okay? Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing him all over it. So is it really him? One Direction for real?
Yeah, I don't know, guy.
Okay, maybe that's fake news. I don't know, but I've been seeing it all over the place. All right, well, that's Thanos' brother anyway. He's going to be in the Eternals. Apparently, Thanos is going to make a return in the Eternals, which would be great, because he's still got, I think, a lot to show, from his backstory and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to what they do with the Eternals.
Definitely. What else has been happening? What else? Okay, cool. So Warner Brothers. Well, I don't know. It's not Warner Brothers. What am I saying? So some news got released like yesterday night or the night before regarding Henry Cavill signing 3 deals for returning back as Man of Steel. Now, listen, man, I'd love him to come back because I think he's a great Superman. I think he looks the part. He plays the part well. The studios have just been a bit funny with the way they've. I don't know. How can I say it? The way they've taken us on this journey through Batman v Superman to Justice League. So I'm hoping the new Justice Leagues that come out on HBO continue to change that.
Mhm.
And give him his space, man. Give him he deserves his own movies. I want to see his character develop. We didn't get him to see develop in the last 2 movies. I want to see him develop. So if it's
Yeah.
true, then I'm excited. And then the only other thing is because there's this ongoing issue going on at the moment now with Warner Brothers and Ray Fisher, and the alleged things that happened on set while he was working on Justice League with Joss Whedon and a couple of other people. This gets a bit too political, and I stand with him because I wouldn't want anybody to go through any type of discrimination like that, even in any workplace. You know what I mean? So Warner Brothers and people need to start pulling up their punties and start, showing some respect, changing some things along the process as well. And I hope it's not just to, cover up what's going on to release news like this, basically. I hope it's not anyway.
Mm.
But other than that, other news as well, which I thought was pretty cool, is HBO probably wanted Ben Affleck back to do some more Batman stories.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome. Hey, Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, we're not done with them,
exactly.
as those characters. I'm not done with those
Mm.
guys as the characters. You don't need to recast it. I mean, look, the new Batman trailer looked awesome with vampire youth. What's his name? I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patterson. Yeah, I'm tired, man. Shit. But yeah, I mean, I'm not done with Ben Affleck and Superman. To be honest, right now I can't see another face. Henry Cavill is so awesome. I can't see another face. I don't want him to recast. The one they brought out on the Supergirl show was embarrassing. I'm sorry, but I can't stand to see, that whole DC show that they've made and whatnot. I still want to see Henry Cavill in the DCU. I want to see him fight Black Adam. I want to see him with, Shazam. Yeah,
of course.
Henry Cavill
Definitely,
for sure.
definitely, man. But yeah, I mean, that was most of the news this week, man. I mean,
What about PlayStation? Ash got his one pre-ordered, which is good. I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna wait for God of War, but Ash stayed up and watched the PlayStation Live thing that they had happening, and he said they announced God of War. That's my game. I'm waiting till next year. They've called it Ragnarok, which is gonna be sick. At the end of the last one, because the end of the last one, so the last one was sick. It was amazing. Right? And spoiler alerts, if you haven't completed it and whatnot, came out in 2018. I just completed it. So if you're basic like me and haven't done it, but the end, because that game, that one's the whole thing's about Odin and Thor and all them guys, right?
right.
But you don't even see them in the game.
Mm.
This is spoiler. You don't see them. You expecting big battle with Odin or Thor, nothing, right? You're fighting Thor's brothers and all that sort of shit, which is fucking awesome. And at the end of this game, you see Thor show up at Kratos' house, and it's an epic scene. Right? It's a dream his son has, but anyway, it's part of it. And then the next game's gonna be Thor. It's called Ragnarok, and it's gonna be sick on PS5. God of War, the game that is how brutal that game is. I think Kratos is probably pound for pound the best, the baddest video game character of all time, in my opinion. And him fighting Thor and Odin, it's gonna be sick. So I'm probably gonna buy my PS5. Then they got the you could just get the digital one where you could just download the games, or you could get the other one where it has a CD-ROM and whatnot. But yeah, no, it looks sick, man. I'm looking forward to it. And then what about that Spider-Man clip? Listen, bro, I'm not into those games, to be honest. I'm not into the Spider-Man games. I'm not they look wicked. But this one, I was watching that clip and it gave me goosebumps. And I was like, oh my God, like I might get a PS5 just for this game, like for these games, because it looked sick.
Like so good after I watched it, and I was like, oh my God, I just felt like I was watching a film for a moment, bro. Like an animation. I would love that as an animation, because the level of quality, and the thing is, bro, I'm a button basher, man. I still play my old Street Fighter game, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know about the technicalities about moving things around and do this, do that. I'd probably break the controller in half. But bro, that actually looked really good. Like, and Miles Morales' powers are completely different to what Peter Parker had. So you're adding so much more to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looked good. And that scene, if you haven't seen the clip, it's the bridge, right? When he's trying to hold a bridge, and it's that famous scene that almost all the Spider-Man characters have done that, right?
Yeah.
You saw Tobey Maguire do it when he's trying to stop the train. You saw the new Spider-Man. I'm blank right now. It's fucking past midnight. Tom Holland do it when he's trying to hold the boat, and then now you just saw him, Miles Morales, do it on the bridge, and it was just sick, and the gameplay just looked awesome. I was moist, bro. I got goosebumps. I was like, oh my God, I might have to get this. I might have to buy my PS5. But I'll wait. I'll wait for God of War. But man, that's a great announcement. Ash has got his PS5 ready, so he's excited for that. But I went and bought some video games, man. I mean, look, I don't play games as much, but the weather's been shit here last weekend. Not this weekend, thank God. It's my holiday and it's been good. But so I thought, let me just buy some video games for when it's a shit weekend, when it's raining and whatnot. So I bought the Avengers one, right, which is actually not bad. It's fun. It's not like the gameplay is a little bit funny and the camera angles are a bit annoying, but it's a fun game. It's fun. Just seeing the Avengers characters and the scenes that you're playing in. Like, there's so much shit going on. Like, there's in the beginning, you're kind of switching from Thor to Iron Man to Hulk to Black Widow, and then when you're Black Widow, you're fighting Taskmaster, and while shit's going on and so much destruction's going on, and you're in these scenes and you're fighting and stuff. It's actually really cool. And Kamala Khan is the main character in this game.
Yeah.
First Muslim superhero, so it's kind of based around her. And then what's that game? AIM, is it AIM? AIM?
Yeah.
But it's good. And again, scenes like there was this awesome scene where Kamala Khan picks up Cap's shield. I won't spoil it or whatnot. And then Hulk goes mad and he's chasing her. And you got to control her and run through these things while Hulk is just trying to catch you and whatnot. And it's actually
Good scene.
really cool. It's a really cool gameplay sort of thing, and
Yeah.
it's really cool. It's really cool. So it's awesome. And the graphics, Ash said you need to get a 4K TV to really appreciate it, because graphics on my TV look kind of standard. But as a gameplay, Ash said to me, look, G, it's an easy game for you to just play and enjoy, and especially being a Marvel fan and whatnot. So that's not been too bad. And I bought the other one, Ghost of Tsushima, that everyone's running about. So I ain't started that yet. I'm gonna need patience for that one. So I'll start that one later. But yeah, man.
When I get to when I go to Mum's this weekend and have a go on it, because I haven't. I mean,
that's a patient game. You need to have patience for that.
Yeah. Not the
I don't.
Bro, I pay Avengers, bro. I ain't paying.
Oh yeah.
Play that game, and when things go wrong, man, it's long.
Yeah, no, I don't have patience, man. And Ash was like, look, that game you're gonna have to need patience. I was like, you know what? Let me just go through Avengers first and just enjoy that one for now. But I hope, I don't know, but I hope other Avengers show up in the game, like Black Panther, Spidey, all them lot. It will make it more moist. But yeah, it's an interesting one. Like I said, they're leading with Kamala Khan, which is interesting. So let's see how they take it.
No, definitely, bro. Definitely. It's it looks fun. I'm gonna have a go on that on the weekend. But yeah, that's it, bro. Listen, I know it's late on your side. If anything else pops up, then guys, make sure you follow me and G-Man on Instagram. You can follow Gilman at Gilman187, and mine is Kibla Ahmed Art. What we'll do, if there's anything else that new that happens over the weekend, Monday we'll do a live video and we'll catch up all together. But this is like the main things that's happened this week so far. But guys, so follow us on our journey. Massive thank you for the guys who follow us on SoundCloud. You guys are absolutely awesome. The likes, the dislikes, the sharing, it means the world to us, guys. And I'm going to start a new segment from next week, which is called the Artist Spotlight. The name may change, but I'm speaking to different artists. These are videos that are going to go on from Instagram to YouTube. And it's just me geeking out with a couple of artists. And if we can get them on the main podcast, then that'd be great. If not, then it'd be a separate The Brothers Geek Out with the Artist Spotlight, basically, next week. So I've got in touch with a few new artists. I've been popping some videos up on here, guys, so make sure you check them out if you get the chance. But yeah, G-Man, listen, rest up, bro. Thanks for joining in.
Cool.
Guys, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. One love. Peace.
Peace.